So I'm James Brewer, and I'm the newly appointed principal here at the Lilla Frederick Pilot Middle School. I've been here since August. It's been a whirlwind experience, literally nonstop, 12 to 16-hour days. I'm a former principal at an elementary school in BPS, and looking forward to making this a jewel in the Grove Hall neighborhood where we work on whole child development. So the philosophy of whole child development, especially focusing on the mind, the body, and the spirit, deals with the instruction, deals with the physical correlation to instruction through activities, and as well as the spirit. And we're looking to make this a place where students are given all the resources they need to develop and mature in their mind, in their body, and in their spirit, and in their soul. So we have a bevy of new initiatives here at the school. One through aligning the structure for students to interact between the grades. So between 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, that's something new. We have 4 different academies, so everyone gets to meet all students. We have a grade level lunch that has never been done before, where all the 6th graders meet all the other 6th graders from the 4 different academies, and so forth up through 8th grade. All of our teachers work together now, vertically aligned through content and together as a grade level team. So we've created a common planning time and professional development so that everyone can cross-pollinate, so to speak. So those are just a couple of new activities. We have after-school programs, we have Saturday Scholar programs, so all these things are working together to support the theme that we talked about earlier, mind, body, and soul, through the new initiatives we have here.
My name is Kendra Martin. I am the vocal music teacher here at the Lilla G. Frederick. The vocal music program started here in September. I teach 3 of the classes, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. Each class has their own separate chorus. With the program, we have a monthly event called the Lilla Lounge, where the kids are able to showcase their musical talents, their instrumental talents, as well as spoken word or any other kind of artistic expressions. Today, you saw kids learning how to read music, body rondos, where they are reading notes using their hands, feet, padding. So they're basically reading beats and creating a rhythmic pattern with that. So music is very therapeutic for many reasons. I have kids that are not necessarily thriving academically, but they find this to be a safe space, and in that realm, I'm able to encourage them to do better in school. So there are a few kids that are great musicians and not great students, where they come to me for tutoring and to help them in areas where they may be struggling, whether it's personal or academically.
My name is Greg Caruso. This is my 5th school year at the Frederick, and my 9th altogether at Boston Public Schools. And I came to education after 14 years at a large law firm library, which was a fascinating and enjoyable experience, but I was looking for an opportunity to work in the community, to work with kids. My kids were growing up, and it's been a tremendously rewarding experience, and particularly here at the Frederick, because we have such a wonderful library. The school was new in 2003, the entire library collection was new at that time, and it's a library that was put together for middle school students. We have electronic circulation records because we participate in Boston Public Library's integrated library system. So our students use Boston Public Library cards to borrow books. We issue Boston Public Library cards here, and we have all of the statistics as a result of our participation in that system. So compared with all of the other Boston public schools on this Polaris network, which include most of the high schools and many of the middle schools, particularly the newer ones, and some of the K through 8 and K through 6 schools, our circulation is the highest of any middle school.
My name is Nina Lesson-Joseph. I'm the ELL Director and Language Acquisition Team Facilitator here at the Frederick. I've been a teacher for over 10 years now.
My name is Avery Sonia de Reyes, and I am the Hilt Forsyth teacher in the multilingual program here, which means I get our newest students who have often had really interrupted education from all over the world.
One thing that's great about the ELL program at this school is that we celebrate bilingualism, and we celebrate the fact that students are learning a second, and often, especially in your class, the third or fourth language. Wow. And it's not something that's seen as negative or a problem, and instead it's something that we encourage. And so at the same time that we're developing the English language of all of our ELL students, we're also encouraging them to continue to speak, read, write, and develop their literacy in their first or second language that they come with. We're able to meet very unique needs. So students don't have to fit into our program. We adjust our program to meet their needs. So we have a lot of flexible schedules, and we have flexible groupings where students are constantly getting their needs met, and even when they change. So a student might not stay at level 1 for their whole year. They will progress and move up at the time that they have met those benchmarks. And we have that ability as a whole team because we work together throughout all of those levels to make that possible.
We're also able to provide here targeted reading instruction because some of the people on our ESL team are reading specialists and are able to do that. Students who may or may not also have a limited reading ability or a disability are able to have somebody who understands their language needs and their reading needs and address that.
So my name is Randy Seymour. I am a grade 7 math teacher, so I teach pre-algebra. What's unique about this school here in the math program is all the teachers, we work collaboratively, so we all work together. We share best practices. It's really excellent. We have co-teaching. We co-teach with one another, which is really cool. It gives the students an opportunity to have another teacher in the classroom, which is really awesome. It's an all-inclusive environment, so we have students from all walks, students from all cultures. It's a very diverse environment as well. We have rigorous instruction. My class and my teaching style, it's usually student-centered.
-8 times -8, and that gives you positive 64.
So students do a lot of the work, so a lot of exploring, a lot of using their critical thinking skills, and they're working out the problems while I guide them.
I'm Amy Daniels. I'm the Athletic Director, Health and Physical Education teacher here at the Frederick. I've been here 10 years. We started off initially with 1 or 2 sports and we did them intramurally. We didn't have varsity sports, but throughout the 10 years we've grown. We have over 300 students participating in our athletics department. We have contact football, middle school contact football. We have newly this year formed a cheerleading squad. We have a girls and boys soccer team who just won the American Scores Middle School Championships this year for both girls and boys. We also have our girls and boys basketball team. We also have wrestling, which is another non-traditional sport that many schools don't offer. We also have our baseball. We also have girls and boys soccer in the spring as well. We also have track and field. We also have volleyball. Our football team in 2 years made a 180 change, going from not winning a game to being in the city championship this past year, which was a huge testament to our athletic program and our teachers buying in. We do coaches education, we do student-teacher intervention, where we're actually getting students more involved with their progress of their academics to bring it to the athletics. Students are issued progress reports, bi-weekly progress reports, so we can stay on top of them as well.
So this is a big school with a small community feel. So I encourage everybody, bring your daughters, bring your sons, come visit us here at the Frederick. I have an open door policy. You're gonna love what you see, you're gonna like the experience, and you're gonna wanna send your children here. We are the hidden gem right here in Grove Hall in beautiful Dorchester.